Hi, welcome to my video on circles. This video has extra problems, and I'll call extra problems number 1. Number 1 problem. I have a circle and the center is O. H lies on the circle, on the circumference. Fy is a chord. The measure of angle F is x squared plus 2x. Measure of angle Y is x plus 72, and it says find the measure of the arc HY. Find the measure of this arc here. Well, the first thing is that Fy is a diameter. A diameter is a chord drawn from one point of the circle to another, passing through the center. And as a result, this angle, FHY, is an inscribed angle subtended by the diameter. So that means that this angle right here is 90 degrees. And another reason is that because this is a diameter, this is a 180 degree arc. So this inscribed angle is half the arc that subtends or intersects, or this inscribed angle is half the central angle, which is 180 degrees. Anyway, we have a 90 degree angle here. Now we have angle F is x squared plus 2x, and we have angle Y is x plus 72. And since this angle is 90, that means that x squared plus 2x add on x plus 72 equals 90 degrees. All angles add up to 180 degrees in a triangle, but because this one is 90, that means these two have a sum of 90. These two are complementary. So let's solve this equation. X squared plus 3x plus 72 equals 90. X squared plus 3x plus 72 minus 90 equals 0. X squared plus 3x minus 18 equals 0. This is a quadratic, so hopefully it's factorable. Let's check and see. If not, I have to use the quadratic formula. X squared is x and x. The product is negative 18. The sum is 3. And the factors of 18 are 1 times 18, 2 times 9, 3 times 6. So which pair of factors will give me a 3? 18 and 1, no. And product is negative, the sum is positive, so it has to be a positive and negative number. So we subtract them, so it must be 6 and 3. And the 3 is positive. The 6 is positive, the 3 is negative. Multiply. Negative 18. Add. 6 times negative 3 is negative 18. Add 6 and negative 3 gets 3. So x plus 6 equals 0. Or x minus 3 equals 0. X is negative 6. X equals 3. Now to get the measure of this arc, and this arc is being intercepted by this inscribed angle. So this inscribed angle is half the measure of this arc. So if I find the measures of angle F, then I can double it to get the arc. So if x is 6, then angle F is equal to x squared plus 2x. That means x is negative 6, so it's a negative 6 squared plus 2 times 6. 2 times negative 6, 36 minus 12, and that gives us 24. So if this angle is 24, this angle is half the arc, so that means the measure of the arc HY is twice the 24 degrees, so that means it's 48 degrees. Now, what happens when x is 3? Angle F is equal to x squared plus 2x. It's 3 squared plus 2 times 3. That's 3 squared is 9, 6. That gives us 15. So the measure of the arc HY is 2 times, that's 15 degrees, is 30. So there's 2 possible answers because of the quadratic. So we have a 48 and a 32. And again, this arc is twice the inscribed angle, or the inscribed angle. F is half this arc. Okay, that's one problem done. Again, the more problems we can do, hopefully the better you can understand this unit. And these are some extra problems that I've added. I have a circle. It says, excuse me, O is the center. OT is perpendicular to WV, perpendicular, and WV is 24, so that's 24 from there to there. OT is 10, there, and it says find the measure of the arc. This is the arc WV. This is the arc I have to get the measure of to the nearest degree. So to get this size of this arc, I need to get the size of the central angle. So let's draw this radius and this radius. Now, I have the radii drawn, so if I can find the measure of the angle WOV, then I'll have the measure of the arc because they're the same. So this is a segment drawn from the center of the circle perpendicular to a chord bisects the chord. So this is 24, so this is 12 and 12. Now, to get the size of this angle, I'm going to get this angle here first, which is x. I'm going to call it angle TOVX. And also that these two triangles, OTV and OTW, are congruent because this side, radius is equal to this radius. This segment, TW equals TV, because it's bisected. This is common. So these triangles are congruent by S side. So that means this angle is also x. So let's get what x is. So let's just draw that as a separate diagram, just to keep it. So we got an O, a T, and a V. I'm going to call this angle x. So this is 10 and 12. We have a right triangle, so we have SOHCAHTOA. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. Tan is opposite over adjacent. So in relation to x, this side is opposite. This side is adjacent. So we use tan. So the tan of angle x, tan is opposite over adjacent. So that's opposite, tan is opposite over adjacent. So the opposite is 12 over the adjacent, which is 10. I could reduce that. The tan of x is 6 over 5, but it's not going to make any difference. I had to get the angle. So angle x is equal to tan to the -1. That's the inverse of 6 over 5. So we'll pick up the calculator and we'll turn it on and we'll clear it. So inverse tan of 6 division 5. That'll give me what the angle is. So 50.19. I want the angle to the nearest degree, so let's round it off to 50.2. So 50.2 degrees, and the angle WOV is twice 50.2. So that's 100.4 degrees. And so that means that the measure of the arc WV is the same measure, so it's 100.4 degrees. So to the nearest degree, the measure of WV, the arc WV, is 100 degrees. Again, using a bit of extra math along with the topics we're doing here on circles, it helps integrate the math and understand. Now we have another question, and this one is, as you can see, you have a circle here, but let's go through what the circle is saying. We have O is the center, okay? AC is the diameter. Diameter is a chord that passes through the center from one part of the circumference to the other. It says that AC is perpendicular, so the diameter is perpendicular to BD at T, so it's a perpendicular here, right angle. And it says that AB is equal to AP, that's the segments. AP is equal to 8. And we have the measures. It says the measure of angle ABC is 4x plus 40. Measure of AP is equal to 2x plus 80. Find the exact perimeter of the quadrilateral. So we have to find the exact perimeter of the quadrilateral ABCP. ABCP. And it says find AC, the length of AC in simplest radical form. So we got to find the perimeter in simplest radical form and the length of AC. So let's see how we can handle it. So we said that was 8. So we have this is 8. Now, how are we going to get, we got these two sides, we need to get the length of these two sides. Let's see what properties we have. Well, we have to work on these angles, these arcs, sorry. So if these two chords are equal, that means the arc AB, that means the arc AB is equal to the arc AP. Because if chords are equal, then the chords, equal chords, intercept equal arcs. So these two arcs are equal because these two chords are equal. That means that if these arcs are equal, that means that 4x plus 40 degrees is equal to 2x plus 80 degrees. And so that means we can get the measure of these arcs. So we can get 4x minus 2x equals 80 minus 40. 2x equals 40 degrees. Divide by 2, x is 20. So if x is 20, that means that we have the arc AB is equal to 4x plus 40 degrees. 4 times 20 plus 40. 80 degrees plus 40 degrees is 120. So the arc AB is 120. And if you just, we said that these two arcs are equal, so this one is 120. So let's just check. Let's put 20 here. So 2 times 20 is 40. 40 plus 80, 120. They're equal, right? So if these two arcs are equal, that means we can get the measure of this arc, or we can do it this way. If this arc is 120, this angle right here is 60. Because this is an inscribed angle subtending this arc. And this arc is 120. ABP is intercepting this arc, so this angle is 120. If these angles are 60 and 60, that's 120 in a triangle. That means this angle here is 60. That means all angles are equal. That means all sides are equal. That means the length of BP is 8. So that means that BP is equal to 8. And since BP is 8, this is perpendicular, a segment drawn from the center perpendicular to a chord bisects a chord. So that makes this segment TB and TP for each. And let's continue. What we have also is that this angle right here, we got a couple of ways to do it. This arc AP is 120. This angle ACP, this angle right here, is half of this arc. So that means this angle is 60. And if this angle is 60, that means, and that's 90, that means that this angle is 30, because the angle of a triangle add up to 180. So if this angle, let's draw this triangle here now. Let's draw this triangle to keep it. Let's see, draw it in relation to what we have in the diagram. That's the T, SC, and SP. So we have a right angle, we have 4, we have a 60, and a 30. So if I draw a triangle like this one, and we have the angles 60 and 90 and 30, in all right triangles, opposite 30 is in, opposite 90 is 2n, opposite 60 is n root 3. That means that n root 3 is equal to 4. That means we divide by root 3 on each side. They cancel. So 4 over root 3 times rationalized denominator of root 3 over root 3. We get 4 times root 3. Root 3 times root 3 is 3. So this side is n. So this side is 4 root 3 over 3. And this side is 2 times that. So there's 2 times 4 root 3 over 3. And that makes it 8 root 3 over 3. So this side right here is 8 root 3 over 3. And since this triangle right here, APC and APT and ATP, these two triangles are congruent. This side is equal to this one. This is common. This is bisected, so these triangles are congruent. And also we can prove these two triangles. So this side is equal to this one. This is common. And this angle here is going to be 60. So this angle also is half of this arc. So this is 60. This is 90. And this is 30. So these two triangles are congruent by side, angle, side, side, angle, side. So that means this side here is 8 root 3 over 3. So the perimeter of the quadrilateral, QUAD, quadrilateral ABCP is 8 plus 8 plus 8 root 3 over 3 plus 8 root 3 over 3. And that makes it 16. And we get 16 root 3 over 3. We add the radicals. Common denominator is 3, so 8 plus 8 is 16 root 3 over 3. 8 plus 8 is 16, so that's the perimeter in the simplest radical form of this quadrilateral. Now it says find the length of AC. Well, we have a triangle, and I'm going to draw that triangle like this. I'm just drawing a separate, so we have this is A, this is C, and this is P. And we have this side is 8. And we have this angle right here is a 90. This is a 90-degree angle. Again, this is 60, and this is a 30. Or also this is a 90-degree angle because it's half the measure of this arc. Or this is a 90-degree angle right here because it's half the central angle. And another way, this is a 90-degree angle. This is an inscribed angle. APC is subtended or intercepting the diameter, which is 180 degrees, so that's a 90. And so this angle here in the corner, I want the full length. This is a 60. So that means this angle up here, these two triangles are congruent. A, B, C, A, B, C are congruent. So that makes it 30 and 30. Or we got a 90 and a 60. That is a 30. So we have draw a triangle like that. Again, this is 30, 60, 90. So that's my 90. That's my 60. That's my 30. And this is N. And this is 2N. This is N root 3. So that means that N root 3 is equal to 8. Divide by root 3. So N is equal to, multiply by root 3 over root 3. That's 8 root 3 over 3. So AC is, that's N. We need 2N because we need AC is this length. So AC is the 2N. So 2, sorry about that. Let me do a better job on that. 2N is equal to twice what N is 8 root 3 over 3. So 2N is equal to 2 over 1, so that's 16 over 3 root 3. And so that's AC is 16 root 3 over 3. 16 root 3 over 3. And so we just make sure that we did it right. Okay, perfect. 16 root 3 over 3, that's the full length of this segment. And again, we're working with the special right triangle 30, 60, 90. And notice I always take the triangle, draw the other one similar to it with the angles in the right position, put in N, 2N, N root 3, match them up, and then work them all these sides through. So that's another problem done to explain the circle and units along with other math topics. And if you like my video, click on the like button, click on the subscribe button. If you want to be a subscriber to my channel, visit my math website, www.mathfullyexplained.com, to find more information about me, my videos, and the content. That's the content on my YouTube channel called Math Fully Explained, which is just one word. Thank you for viewing my video. Hope the video helped you. Bye-bye.